Hello guys, welcome, and today we are going to deal with recipes. We will be looking at what is a recipe, the definition of a recipe first, and in this study we will define it as a set of instructions on how to prepare and cook a dish. There are many variations in style, but they all seek to ensure the user can prepare and cook the recipe successfully. We have what you call the recipe structure. What is a recipe structure? It is made of four parts, and these include a title, a list of the ingredients needed, a list of equipment. We have the directions or the procedure, and that is how to make the dish. Parts of a recipe may also include a picture of the final dish, serving suggestions, number of portions, preparation and cooking time, food skills demonstrated, nutrition information, use of alternative ingredients. For example, you can swap mushroom for peppers. We also talk about the ingredients list. Ingredients must be listed in the order that they will be used. Make sure that you include every ingredient, even, even seasoning, although there is no need to include water for cooking. If you are giving an instruction in the method to grate, peel, or chop an ingredient, do not include this in the ingredient list. You can talk about 150 cheese, not 150 grams of grated cheese. We'll still continue under ingredients list. Quantities should be exact and ideally in metric. For example, 2 by 15 ml spoon mayonnaise rather than a dollop of mayonnaise. You also talk about the recipe requires an ingredient to be used more than once. Be specific. Describe the type of ingredient. For example, 250 gram lamb mince rather than 250 gram mince. Next thing that we are going to look at is the equipment list. And under this you would say, list the equipment in the order that they will be used. Check that you have included everything that will be needed. For example, different color boards for raw meat and cooked meat. Give alternatives if a piece of equipment may be hard to find or expensive. A bowl at the end of a rolling pin works just as well to grind spices as a pestle and mortar. We are trying to say that a pestle and mortar can be replaced by a bowl at the end of a rolling pin. Directions. Make sure that the instructions are in a logical order and are correct. Include every stage of the process, such as preheating the oven, boiling water for stock, grating cheese, and draining pasta. Include hygiene and safety points. For example, wash hands thoroughly after touching raw meat or use an oven glove when putting food in a hot oven. Images or photos could be included to make instructions more clear. There is an additional information that we also need to consider. Ingredients. Consider selecting for health. You can go for low-fat alternatives, lean beef mince, no salt, whole meal pasta for added fiber. Also look at the method. Consider healthier cooking method, for example, steaming, grilling, or microwaving. You can also talk about the ingredients. You can look out for the quality assured logo when buying them. Lastly, test the recipe, test it again, and then retest it. We finally have a picture or an image of a recipe, and when you clearly or keenly look at this recipe, all the things that we've talked about previously, they have been captured in this recipe. So you can be able to go through it keenly, and then you can be able to relate with all the points that we have looked from the previous slides. Enjoy your day and have